Hey, what's up guys? It's Kezin. We're going to be talking about the Vxed dungeon in this video. I hope to have a tipped video coming out soon after that. This is part of the Gates of Discord progression, and I'm hoping to get some more Gates of Discord content out for you guys. I've had some people request it. So to zone into Vxed, you want to go to Berindu, the Hanging Gardens, and this is the map for that. And you're going to see this apprentice Edrana, or however you pronounce that. And you speak to her, and she'll give you the dungeon for Vxed. This should be a 6-person dungeon in Era. It's designed for 6 players. I believe only 1 person is required to request it though. So maybe if you're like later in the game, you can potentially solve this if you wanted to. You don't need like extra players or anything. I think you don't need. But yeah, so that's how you zone in. And then I have a video here. We actually moved our Agnar characters over to Test Realm, and we did the dungeon. So I wanted to give like a more accurate feel to how difficult this dungeon is. Now, I'm taking this on my warrior, and he's in all Plane of Time and Eldon Augment gear, so he's really well geared for this. And you'll see they still do hit kind of hard, even though I am geared enough for it. So the mobs hit for about 900 to 1,000. They hit kind of hard. I would compare them to like a Plane of Fire Fort 2, like those Doom, what are those called? Doom Fire Guardians. The yellow con ones that I think they're level 67 or 68 over there. They're about as difficult as those. Maybe they hit a little bit harder, but I would probably compare them to that. And I would recommend bringing enchanters for this, because you're going to want slow, and also enchanters can charm things in here that hit really hard. So they hit for like 900 to 1,000, and you can haste them up, and you're going to get kills really fast if you have an enchanter. In our group makeup, I'm going to pause this for a second. In our group makeup, we had 2 enchanters, 2 clerics, a warrior, and a wizard, so we had a really high DPS group, and we blew through this whole dungeon in about 20 minutes or so. And basically all you're going to want to do is kill a bunch of mobs. You want to kill as many mobs as you can until you see an emote. And when you, we'll go over that emote in a minute. And once that emote, you see that emote, this spiritualist Ikoe Ka will spawn, or however you pronounce that one. Will spawn up here in the northeast, and then once she's up, you can just work your way towards her and get your flag. Now, mobs in this dungeon do respawn, so try to hang out in her area in general until you get the emote, so you don't have to clear all the way across the dungeon. And for non-progression purposes, if you're looking for a named do spawn all over this thing. We're not going to go over that here, but just know there are names that spawn. So yeah, you'll see here, we'll get back to some gameplay. And we're just killing some of these NPCs here. And eventually, we'll fast forward a little bit. You're going to see an emote. So you'll see right here, actually, there's a name. Let me go back for 1 second. So there was a name right here that spawned, this Chevor guy. And then after we kill these, we finally get our emote. And I think it's maybe like 50 mobs or so. And you'll see right after we killed that one, there was an emote down here. It says, "A series of low chants comes to you from the northeast as stone spiritist Ikoe Ka emerges from the shadows." So once you see that emote, work your way to the northeast on the map. Let's see, is this going to play? There it is. Work your way over here. And once you get to her, you can just talk to her and get your flag. Now, we'll fast forward over to where we see her. So you'll see her standing right here. And there's like a stone tablet behind her. You can click on that to zone out once you're done. And that's basically it. On average, the mobs have around 20 to 30,000 health. Pretty much everything's slowable, and it's a really straightforward instance. You just want to make sure you're geared. And if you have low DPS, I would recommend bringing like somebody who could snare, because a lot of the mobs, they will like run away when they're at low health. But that's pretty much it. And I hope to have a tipped video out pretty soon here. I do have footage for it recorded. But yeah, please make sure to like the video, and thanks for watching. All right, bye.